Hi, I'm Chris Haigh and this is the Fiddle channel, and today I'm going to play Kitty J as played by Seth Lakeman. Seth Lakeman is a fiddler and singer and multi-instrumentalist from Devon in southwest of England, and he has a powerful and pretty well unique style of fiddle accompaniment. He sings and plays at the same time in a very muscular fashion, and I've never really heard anyone else much play in this kind of style. So this is a request for Dan, incidentally. I'm not sure what Dan exactly was hoping for. But we're going to try this song Kitty J, which I think is a traditional song, but I could be wrong about that. It's a very simple song, but it's got a very complex accompaniment. If you listen to the original recorded version, there's a great deal going on in terms of fiddle, and a lot of it is layered fiddle, so there's the same thing played several times and possibly with a few harmonies going on. I'm going to give you the basis of the fiddle accompaniment, and I'm going to make a fool of myself and attempt to do some of the singing as well. But to be honest, I'm not going to get very far with that because it's next to impossible. So let's start off with the very basic rhythm, and this is the kind of rhythm that he uses a lot in his different songs. So if you want to approach how Seth Lakeman does things, then this is a kind of an easy way to break yourself in. So a single bar consists of 8 notes, 2 3s and a 2. Okay, 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2. Notice that I'm doing tiny bows and I'm accenting the first of each 3 and then the 2. If you try doing long bows, then you lose all of the effect and you'll never get it up to speed and it will never sound anywhere near right. So tiny bows. So just one bar. And you just repeat that over and over again until you get that rhythm into your head. Do the same thing now, but we'll do a G and a D together. Okay, now keeping that rhythm going, we're going to do... So it's G, B flat, C, and we're going to drone a D on it. And then the next part of the pattern is A, B flat, C, and again with a D drone. So joining those two bits together, we've got okay, the third bar is back to just G and D, and it finishes off with D and D, and now we're going into a kind of a 4 feel rather than a 3s and 2s feel. And Seth Lakeman actually goes up into 3rd position for this, and I'm not exactly sure why. Maybe just to get that bit of slide. So the whole pattern is notice that on the last bar I'm putting a big emphasis on the second note. I'm making it a lot louder than the first 3 bars. You can do the same thing up an octave. So starting on a G here. Now there are 6 vocal lines, and for the 3rd, and for the 4th, 5th and 6th he goes to a C chord. So if you put a C on here and an E above it, and we're alternating between the 2nd finger and the 1st finger, the 3rd finger staying on the C. And on the final line, something's woken, something's woken. So I'm going to now just try and do some of the singing, and I think it's worth trying this even if you never intend to do it in public, just in order to see how difficult it is. And you'll admire Seth Lakeman all the more for having realised what it is, the challenge that it is that he set himself in doing this style of music. So the 6 lines: "Oh, Kitty J, beauty cast away, this silent prayer, it should paint some peace on a grave, something woke her." That's what he's singing, but he's doing that over that. Right, I'm going to try just the first phrase. Oh, Kitty J, oh, Kitty J, oh, Kitty J, oh, Kitty J. And I managed several times to do the first 3 phrases. I never managed to get all the way through it. I suspect if I spent maybe a month practicing this, I would probably get it eventually, because it's just a question of getting the fiddle so automatic that you don't have to think about it, and then you can think about the singing as well. But to be honest, not many people do singing and fiddling anyway, simultaneously, and to do such a complex pattern with lines which don't really match very well what's going on in the background is really a big challenge. And if you want to see the ultimate of this concept, not from Seth Lakeman, check out Nancy Kerr doing Dance to Your Daddy. It's her party trick. I've never actually seen her live, but you can see a video of her doing this. She plays a tune, a fast reel, and she sings Dance to Your Daddy, and the 2 are completely unrelated, and she does the 2 simultaneously, and it is a sight to behold. So, I hope this gives you some insight into the way that Seth Lakeman approaches his music, and it's not often that I kind of collapse 2/3 of the way through a video, having absolutely failed in what I intended, but that's what's happened here anyway. But I hope, Dan, that this has been of some help, and anyone else who's interested in how to do really pretty flashy accompaniment to themselves, particularly on English fiddle songs. Hope it's been some use. You can have a copy of the sheet music for this if you like, and I look forward to seeing you again soon.